And we are live. Hello, everybody. Hope you all had a great week and an even better weekend. It is the Sunday night Polar Bear Show. Hope you guys are, glad you all are here. Let's see who all we got in the chat here. Let me get my stuff ready. We got Breezy. Hi, Breezy. How you doing? Bocce. Thank you, dear, for showing up. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Brandon. How you doing? Hey, Ben. How you doing, bud? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yep, stupid ads. Stupid ads. William, what's happening? Thanks for stopping in. Sammy, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you all stopping in. So, if y'all watched yesterday's video, you seen I was working on my snowplow. It is getting cold here in Ohio, and hopefully I don't need that thing, but, I decided it was time to get it ready to go. So, we have Patrick come in. How you doing, Patrick? Second Chance Mowers. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. And like I said, I got it ready. Still need to do the carburetor on it, but I had some other stuff going on this weekend, so I did not get to the carburetor, but I will. Hey, John, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate it. So, some other things. I've actually got 2 cooking videos, all videoed, not edited yet, but we will get them edited. So we're getting ahead on them. Hopefully this week I can get out in the shop a little more and get ahead on the get ahead on the Saturday videos. Hey, Susan, how you doing, dear? Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. So, and as you guys can see there, I dropped the poll up there at the top about the New Year's Eve party. Sorry, my brain froze for a second. Send all the snow south to Austin. Yes, Ben, that was the head gasket. It's been bad for the last 3 or 4 years. It's just gotten worse and worse, and finally got to the point this past spring that it wouldn't even fire up. So it was time to replace it. But anyways, back to the New Year's Eve party, live stream, whatever you want to call it. Didn't have I had a decent response last year. Had a few people come in, not like the year before, but is it worth the time and effort to do it? I don't know. So, heck yeah for the party. Last year was fun, so fun. So we got a couple votes for it there. So, you all know me. I'll probably end up having it anyways. It don't matter. Ain't like I'm going to be doing anything else. So, we'll send it to Bocce's house, the snow at Bocce's house. Mudster, what's happening? Thank you for stopping in. Kane knows the deal, baby. He's stopping in. Bocce, you don't have a poop list. You're too good of a person to have that, so. Let's see. So, that's a couple things that's been going on in my head about, like I said, the New Year's Eve. I probably won't have it from the shop again this year. Kane, I'm kicking around the idea of having it again. Yeah, Brandon, I watched the live stream, and I will be there as long as the rivers don't rise. I'll be there. I'll even have the Santa hat on for you. So, okay, Boucher, you may have the list, but it don't matter. They can't stack it that high. So, David Carlisle, what's happening, man? Long time no see. William, I will continue to call you William. I will not call you what the other channels were calling you last night. So I like William better than the Willie. Ken, what's happening? All right, Ken, keep your eyes on the road, brother. So that's the other thing I wanted to ask. I mean, I've been going to write it in permanent marker, Bocce. Permanent. That way you can't erase it. So, anyways, I've been going to lots of some other live streams and stuff like that, and I've noticed that they must have a really, really bad problem with trolls, because they're setting their chat up so that you have to be a member or a subscriber to them for like 4 months, 6 months, a long time. I'm sorry. If I'm new to your channel and I'm coming into your live stream and I can't chat with everybody else, I'm not hanging out, man. See ya. I'm out. That's why I set mine for 5 minutes. That usually takes care of all the trolls. I guess maybe because I don't know if I don't have trolls. Palmer's in here. Hey, Grass Carter Palmer. Thank you. I missed you. Stop clicking in there. So, anyways, I feel 5 minutes is plenty long enough. But I guess each their own. 5 weeks, yeah. Kane, I didn't unsubscribe from them, but I won't go to their live streams for 4 months until I've been a subscriber for 4 months. So, this is the whole reason to have the live stream is to interact with your subscribers and your friends and people you see. If new people are coming in and they can't chat and ask you questions and say, "Hey, man, great, I love your videos, I love your channel, blah blah blah," they're not going to stick around. So, hey, what's up, Cajun?
How you doing, Ed? Cajun Raid. I think we had about 18 people in here when we left off, and I said, y'all mentioned Cajun Raid to Ed, that way he knows where y'all coming from. Might have some new ones in here too.
Hey, Willie, what's happening?
Hey, Willie, Ben, Kane, everybody, how y'all doing? Brandon, little brother, how you doing? That's who I forgot to send a link to today was Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, that I agree. Having good mods, will take care of all your trolls.
Right.
I don't see a reason why you have to set your chat to 4 months or whatever it is. That I think that's going to shoot yourself in the foot. 5 minutes should be plenty. I like everybody that comes into my screen. And I get new people sometimes, and if you can't wait 5 minutes, Hey, Missy.
Hey, Missy.
How you doing, dear?
Hey, Missy. Daryl, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Daryl.
Hey, Jason. Sorry I missed yours a while ago, but I fell asleep and slept too
long. Oh, that's no biggie. We'd have just made you hungry talking about all that cooking.
I just got home not too long ago. I had another family gathering.
Oh, wow. Bo, you passed right by my house, man. Bo Tucker. Yeah, he was right by my house.
Hey, Bo, what's happening?
Depends on which way he came from. He might have passed right next to my house. Man.
Hey, Bo.
I do that too, Ed, like you do, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do 3 minutes,
Well, I was trying to avoid having to put a time limit on it. Because people that come through, I'm not begging for subscribers right off the bat. So So I wasn't. I never actually had to put that on there until last week. I mean, I had to put it on my Friday nights because we had a troll that even the mods or I couldn't control or anything else. So I mean, and we found we tracked it down most of the way. So
Yeah, but like I said, 5 minutes should be plenty long enough to take care of any trolls.
yeah,
Mm.
You know, I can't see having it set for 4 months. Like I said, you
no,
know, I mean, if I find your live stream and it looks, you know, it looked interesting enough for me to stop in and say, hey, you know, uh, I'm not gonna wait 4 months. You know,
yeah.
I'll unsubscribe and you know.
Hey Joe. Yeah, I went to somebody's that had like you had to be 20 hours or 15 hours or something other. And I just kept on trucking right on past them because
Hey, Mark and Sandy.
hello
Hey,
Mark
Ed, Cajun.
and Jeff, how are you doing tonight? You
Oh,
feeling
I'm
better,
doing all
Jeff?
right. Yeah. Okay, Brandon. That's just not right.
And Brandon, we don't have trolls. We have gnomes. You know, gnomes.
You sure? You sure it
Yeah.
ain't elves?
Oh,
Ed?
we can have some elves too.
Yeah.
Nobody's small enough here to be an elf except for Bocce.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry. That I didn't mean that the way it sounded. I don't think.
hey, Wayne, how you doing, buddy? Nate, what's up, man? Just a hat, Brandon. Just a hat, man. I've got a little gnome here. A friend of mine made it for me. I love that thing.
Looks like a woolly hat.
That's like a once.
It's actually a mop head draped over a cup with a stocking cap on it and a little nose put on it. So super simple, but the thing's cool as heck, man. So
Where do you see
you guys,
Nate?
I see Nate.
Oh, there he is.
I seen Nate earlier today. Nate got that engine freed up. He got the piston out of it. It looked pretty dang good. That fuel tank didn't look good though. I think that fuel tank's just gonna have to $1.99. Woohoo!
He needs to just raise that tank up.
Look at him go, huh?
Ooh, I don't know, Mark. That tank was looking pretty iffy.
Hey, Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Oh, I'm here.
Hey, Nate. I don't see him, but Second Chance Mowers, hello. Miss Lisa. John.
All right, Willie. Take care of that engine,
Too
buddy.
early for a tree.
Nate is where I learned all I know about YouTube. He is the man. So
Did y'all Eskimos have a pretty good week this week or what?
oh yeah. I had a great week.
I mean, y'all keep that daggum that mess up y'all way. We don't need that none of that down here.
Why not? Keep you on your toes.
Well, you see me, I've got I think I've had a fever or something. I'm sitting around in a damn sweatshirt. So excuse my language, but
Well, it's about time you dressed for the weather.
well, and I mean, and I started to go outside today, and then I decided to go.
Hey, Bo.
Then I decided to take a nap instead. So
Oh, you opened the door and said, no, not yet.
yeah, not yet. Hey, Bo.
That's what I was going to say. Second chance mower. I'm not going to tell you that tank can't be fixed. If you want to put the time and effort into it, it can be fixed. You can patch panels over it. You can braze it up. You can get some of that red stuff from what is it, environmental? No, God, I can't remember what the name of the company is now that makes that tank liner. It's something red.
Terrell uses that red coat or something.
Yeah, red coat, but I can't remember what the company is. It's actually a local company to us.
Really?
Yeah, that makes it. It's expensive stuff, but yeah, you can line it with that stuff and it'll be fixed. But there's a lot of holes. I mean, you can actually see where the water line was laying around in the tank.
Yep, red coat with a cake.
Yeah, you can put some JB Weld on her and buffer down, but I'd be afraid of how thin it is on the inside to see if it's even gonna.
Maybe the whole and all that'll fall off with it.
Yeah, the whole bottom half just fall off.
Yeah.
Nah, I won't do that.
So that, or you could maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, some clear weld.
Yeah, that epoxy 2-part.
Well, Mark, it don't look like y'all move far enough away. I mean, look who's back behind you.
Kyle, what's happening?
Not much.
Hey, Kyle.
Don't talk with your
Hey,
mouth
Kyle.
full, kid.
Not before.
Oh, him and Bo would have a blast here with the food Missy just cooked. A boneless stuffed chicken and red beans and a pot of red beans and rice and smothered okra.
Really, I'll be on my way.
Come on. Let me know when you get close. I'll unlock the door for you.
Yeah, just maybe a couple days.
Oh, we'll have some left over. No problem. We'll say, well, what's your favorite part of the chicken, Jeff? Drumstick, wing, thigh, breast?
The middle part.
Middle part. Well, we slice this anyway because it's boneless, so we just slice it. Sometimes you just get the breast and stuff. Sometimes a little dark meat and white meat.
I had a stuffed chicken when I was in last week. Stuffed chicken and rice.
Yeah, William just said it there. Damon Chemical. That's what the name of the place is.
Okay. John Snyder. We was talking about John Snyder, different one though, in my live stream earlier.
Finally got a plasma cutter. There's no steel safe in the shop. Amen. Amen.
Wow.
I've been actually looking at one that Redneck Computer Geek has. I can't remember the name of it right off the hand, but it's got a built-in air compressor on it. So, and it's 110 or 220. So you can plug it in and use it any place you want.
I was thinking about it. I've been wanting one of them for years. I just don't want to spend the money on it.
I've got one at work, and mine's a Thermodynamics.
Yeah.
They're one of the original makers of them.
They're the best ones.
And I love the thing. It is awesome. We had a little Lincoln before that, little 110 Lincoln, and that's what made us upgrade to the better one. The one we have is rated for 1-inch steel, and by dong, it'll cut through 1/2 inch like butter. So I've never had to cut anything that high, or that big, but
you can't beat it for rusty metal.
Yeah. Well, I use it a lot trying to get races off shafts, bearing races.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't put as much heat into into the shaft and stuff as a like an oxyacetylene torch, and you can cut right down through them bearing races. Cut them 2-3 times, and they'd come right off.
And what is that?
Our plasma cutter.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Mrs.
That's awesome,
I
John.
get hollered at if I don't say hi.
I don't think a single one of my videos has ever got like 30,000 views.
Look at Nate go here. He must have got paid last week.
I'm thinking he hit the lottery or something, man, because he's
Another
making it rain.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, he's making it rain in here.
Oh, shit.
It's close to hang out.
Hey, Pat, how you doing?
He's sitting there paying everybody to keep the clothes on.
Hey, you could send some this way, Nate. I won't turn it down.
710, what's happening? Cheers, brother. Yeah, Brandon. Them bearing races cut easier than regular steel, and like I said, you don't put any heat into them at all. You just hit that plasma cutter, and it blows right through them, and they just fall off.
Pat, I thought you already knew Ed. I thought you'd been to this channel before. Oh well.
Who's that?
Pat Paulson. He owns a tool truck. He's a tool dealer. Mechanic also. Okay, well, he was in my live stream earlier. He's a good friend of mine. And he just popped in and said, want to say hi, show support, any friend of Boo and Mrs., a friend of mine. So
Awesome.
thank you for coming, Pat.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So
It's laid back over here.
yeah.
No drama.
I don't want to lay back. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, yeah, Brandon. I mean, anything that's stuck on a shaft, you can basically nip it right off with the plasma cutter. And I've actually had lug nuts or studs that have stripped out on the inside. You can't get the nut off of it. I've actually taken that plasma cutter and cut the center out of that hole, out of that bolt, and got them off.
I know. I can remember 2 trailers cutting the entire floors out of them with one of them because they were aluminum max, and he had them lined with real heavy angle iron for hauling scrap. And he decided he was just going to haul mulch for them. That was fun. Spent about 4 days cutting all that shit out.
Yep. Yeah, I've used that thing more for mechanical uses than I have for like cutting steel plate and things of that nature. Exhaust pipe, I've zipped the exhaust pipe out with it.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that stuff's thin.
Yeah. Yep.
The water jet cutter. A plasma torch. Don't you have to use water with it or no?
Nope, just compressed air.
Well, we had a cutter at one of the shops that I was working for. I had my own truck and I was pulling their trailers. They were cutting either aluminum, these big culverts. I'm pretty sure they were aluminum. I don't think they were stainless. Well, they could have been, but they had a deal, and it was kind of looked like a torch or whatever, but it was something like a plasma cutter, but there was a water hose that hooked up to the machine.
That's one of them big CNC cutters.
No, this was handheld. It looked like a cut torch with hoses and all whatever, and it had water coming out of it, but it was fire and water. So actually, how that thing worked. Bam, another super chat.
Woo-hoo!
Boom, boom.
All right, Nate. That's enough, man.
Keep going, Nate.
He's trying to get a super chat train going, is what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I understand. You don't want none of this, Brandon. But that was probably a wet jet or a water jet cutter.
That's what it was on the end of my tongue. That's trail, but
They use water, high pressure water, and an aggregate. Sometimes, I mean, depending on what it is, sometimes it's sand. I've actually seen them use or like an emerald. It's a real hard material. And
Oh yeah, I've seen those in the ruby emeralds, like you're talking about, the red stuff for water sandblasting, and it leaves your metal, whatever, smooth as a baby's butt. You don't even have to come over it with like 4-aught or whatever. You know, it's done. Garnets, yeah, Mustard's right, garnets.
or garnets, yeah.
No, this had electricity though. It was using electricity to actually cut this, but I don't know what the water was for. It was to cool the machine down or what? I have no idea.
Possibly. I've never seen it.
I got a buddy of mine. I think he still works over there. I'm gonna have to call him up and see. I hadn't seen him in a long time. I'm gonna have to see what that was.
Okay, I mean, you're right. You're right, Kane. I'll be able to afford Arby's.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Y'all been to Arby's lately?
There's
yeah, I have.
Arby's around here.
I'll go to Texas Roadhouse first. Well, I mean, for what you're going to pay for a decent meal at Arby's, you know, a couple sandwiches, some sides, a drink, all that kind of stuff, you're pushing $20. You can go to Texas Roadhouse and spend $25 and get a really good meal.
Yeah, me and the old lady got I got 2 sandwiches, me and the old lady, and 2 drinks. No, 1 drink the other day, and it's $17. $17 or something.
What's up, gentlemen?
So I need you right there in the middle. You guys send me an address. I got something for you and Ed. As soon as it gets here, it'll be going your way.
You don't have my address from that stuff I sent you?
You think I saved that stuff?
Oh, please. It's P.O. Box 933, Malvern, Ohio.
Oh boy. I don't. Yeah. I don't
You don't have
think
to write it
UPS
down,
is gonna.
just watch
UPS
twice.
ain't gonna send it to a PO box.
Sure they do. They do it all the time.
That's right, Lisa. I can use it for the next Cooking with the Bear video.
Hey.
Renegade's Garage. What's happening, brother? Thank you for stopping in. And now we got Mrs. Carts on it. Thank you, Mrs. Carts. I appreciate it, dear. You guys rock.
You're gonna have to go to the bank one of these days. Put all that in.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I might actually get a check next month from YouTube.
That'd be
Let's not
amazing.
get carried away now.
Well, one thing about it, anything over $600, Biden's gonna send his 87,000 IRS agents after you now. So
Yeah.
if you make over $600, you got to report it now.
Well, he's trying to go lower than that.
I had to report it last year, so it ain't no big deal.
I'll be getting 2 new tires for the back of the Modi Ford this week. Think that I might want to put tires on this before the first snow.
What's wearing?
Want to put tires on it before the first snow.
No swearing. That's 4-letter word there.
Yeah, well, so is open.
Ed wants all the snow so he can go out there and he makes extra on the snow days.
Yeah, but I hate that 3 a.m. phone call. That 3 a.m. phone call sucks.
Yes, it does. Come on, lady. That's a green arrow. Move it.
I don't think I'm going to be doing the 3 a.m. phone calls this winter.
I tried to get out of it, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
I don't mind the light snows, 2, 3, 4 inches. That's fine. I don't want another one of them 15 inches in like 4 hours deals.
Hey, I'll take 15
sucks.
inches over what they got in Buffalo. How's that? That's still better than what they got in Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'll take the 15 inches in 4 hours over 15 inches in about 18 or 20 hours.
Speaking of Buffalo, New York, did all that snow finally melt, or?
No.
Nah, that's all out in the lake.
Oh, okay.
They got it all pushed off to the sides, but
Oh, okay. So they
just-
they put a handle on it then. Oh,
and
be
it-
right back.
just when you get that much snow, it's just so hard on the equipment and everything else, and everybody gets stressed out because the higher ups are oh, we got to get it clean, we gotta we gotta have classes and blah 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 and this and that. It's like, it is what it is, man. We do the best we can.
Yeah,
Yep.
6 feet of snow takes a little while if I can do each street.
That's funny, East Coast Ken.
I don't mind driving in the snow as long as the idiots stay away from me. I drive just fine in the snow. It's like last year when we had that one big snow and I went in actually in the middle of the night. I seen these 4 guys pushing this little I don't remember what kind of car it was now, pushing it, and they got it out onto the main drag, and as soon as it turned the corner, because he got moving, he got about 20 feet past the corner and was stuck again. He was hung up because the snow was so deep. And I'm like, why did you push it off the side street? Couldn't you see that the main road wasn't plowed yet either? So now you're hung up in the main road, and when the snow plows come through, they're going to bury you.
I like watching the New York garbage trucks trying to plow snow. They put a whole new meaning to stupid.
Pate's performance.
He did a video this morning.
Yeah, he's still putting videos out. He's not doing the live streams, but I know back he got the vid there really bad and stopped doing live streams and stuff. So I don't know what else is going on. I've messaged him a few times and not really got an answer back. And so,
He did a live stream about 3 weeks ago. He's back to work, he said, and he's just trying to play catch up is what it is. Which is understandable.
Well, hopefully my drill press shows up tomorrow.
hi, Jack. Thank you for stopping in, bud. Appreciate it.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, down south they put the sand on there. So
Yeah, that one he did this morning was a snowblower, I think.
yeah, Pates are good people. His bank's calling. Yeah, I got a snowblower in the shed. I should probably get going. It's my grandfather's. I think he bought it like in the 80s. It's got a Tecumseh on it. Heck yeah. We're going to have prime rib for cooking with the bear here soon.
There you go.
Yeah, you seen that kid that bought the 1980 tractor? He posted today. He's trying to find a loader for it now.
Oh, Raging
Hi,
Cajun.
Raging Cajun.
Your truck's getting repoed. Well, we could send them super chats back to you to make that payment.
Yeah. Next. I don't know about lobster. Maybe crab legs. I like crab legs more than I do lobster. A lot of mess with lobster compared to crab legs. A lot of waste.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, the lobster is more for presentation than eating. Crab legs, you just crack them suckers open and eat.
Well, Cajun can send you some of them there bayou lobsters.
Oh, crawfish.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
I
send
like.
you a bag full of them. I mean,
We got them mini lobsters down here.
yeah,
I mean, they big crawfish, mini lobsters.
yeah.
I like crab. I like crawfish for cooked, right?
Boiled, cooked, man.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of crab legs you like, Ed?
I like the king crab.
Oh yeah, I'd rather king crab than snow crab. Snow crab too salty. When you buy them in them stores, they frozen in salt water,
Right.
brine. And I'd rather if I had a choice between snow crab legs and whole Dungeness crabs, I'm gonna pick the Dungeness crabs. They have a sweet meat in
Oh,
them.
yes, they do. Dungeness is really good, and I like she crab stew.
Okay, with the eggs, the female crabs with the eggs. The egg crabs are illegal. They outlawed in Louisiana. You can't keep them. You got to throw them back.
It's been years back now. I was down in North Carolina, and we went into a place that my ex, her sister lives there full time, and took us to a little place, and they had the she crab soup, and wow, it was awesome. Hey, Mater, what's happening?
Yeah, maybe.
Another Raider. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Awesome.
you, Mater.
I appreciate all the Raiders.
Had crab cakes one time. They had it as a special when I was in Williamsburg, Virginia, at one of the taverns. That was good.
I used to have a friend that would run back and forth between Maryland and Ohio a lot. And as soon as blue crab season come up, he would grab a couple 100-pound bags of them, bring them back and steam them up. And I like some blue crab too. Soft shell crab's really good.
Oh, deep fried? Oh yeah, eat the whole thing.
He showed me how to eat them. He roll them in a little bit of not batter, but cornmeal. Deep fry them or fry them. 2 pieces of butter bread. Put it in a sandwich. Eat it up just like a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
It sounds
Fred
good.
sent me a picture the other day, Ed. When I was in the hospital, my good friend Scoot sent me one of the tractors he wants to get rid of. He said it's a 128.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Said he's got like 15 or 16 of them. He said the wife said it's time to cut back a little.
Mm.
Yeah. See, I don't have that problem no more. Yeah, I agree, Ken. The North Carolina blue crabs are better, but this guy here would go. I mean, he trucked back and forth. He was a dedicated carrier, and on his way back, he would stop and get them.
Well, my ex's father used to. He was the one. He ran crab pots, and then he he bought up all the crabs from all the small crabbers around in South Carolina, and 90% of those crabs went to Maryland. So in other words, a lot of times they say you getting Maryland blue crabs, you're getting South Carolina blue crabs. So
Or Louisiana or Texas
yeah,
crabs.
yeah,
We ship Louisiana and Texas. We ship a lot of crabs up to Maryland.
Maryland, yeah. That's what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying.
Nate. You're not real easy salesman here.
Every other day he'd go halfway. He'd go halfway through North Carolina, up to Kenly, North Carolina, and meet the Maryland buyers up there. They'd come down halfway, and or some days the Maryland trucks come out would go all the way to South Carolina, all the way down to his house. So it's best to call them East Coast crabs because
Well,
they either went to Virginia or to Maryland.
well, when I was a young cub, we used to go to the Outer Banks. We had friends that lived out there. I knew we were getting North Carolina blue crabs because he was a commercial fisherman, and he'd go out and set the crab pots and
Yeah,
pull them, get them that day, eat them that night.
I mean, like I said, it was no problem for me to have fresh crab. Us to have fresh crabs. So, but they were all. I mean, we had to. They were all fresh crabs anyway because they'd come in that day and they were alive whenever we shipped them out. So I mean, they were still alive when they got to Maryland. So
I'm impressed, Briggs. You've gone a long way without getting stuck in a roundabout tonight.
What's that?
You've gone a long way so far without being stuck in a roundabout tonight. I'm impressed.
I'm just driving the truck. I'm gonna get 1,000,000 miles on this truck before I get rid of it. I'm gonna do it. It's all American Jap crap. Go Toyota, go.
What do you got? About another 900,000 to go?
Nope, 300,000 roughly.
Well, I let's see, about 2 weeks ago now, I went and looked at a 06, 07, something like that, Chevy pickup truck, half ton, 2-wheel drive, just a plain Jane truck. They only wanted $5,000 for it. Had 350,000 miles on it, and I think every lifter in it was tapping.
There ain't no tapping lifter in this old boy.
Oh, when I hit this here number tonight, I'm going to find me a nice truck. One that's got 4 wheels on the back, 2 wheels on the front.
Nate's wanting a link.
I just dropped it.
There you go.
So
So,
what have you been up to, Mark? Anything new?
Well, next week I start all that testing to go in and have that surgery. They're going to go ahead and do surgery on my back.
oh gosh.
Is that going to be after the first of the year, of course?
I don't know. They're going to start the testing Wednesday. I got 2 tests, a bone scan, and then another type of scan to see what all materials there. I guess they're going to screw some stuff into it and go ahead and do the 3 disc.
What they gonna do? Make you shorter, or
Right.
just fuse?
No, I think it's going to be all right. I think it's going to be the best thing,
Surgeries have come a long way since a long time ago. It's better.
you going under the knife, Mark?
Yeah, here's
Yeah.
Hey, Nate.
Oh, howdy. How you doing?
Yeah, that's a good deal, Brandon. But I don't like the 5.7s. I'd rather have a 5.3 or a 6.0.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I'd go buy a Chevy, definitely I'd buy the 5.3 or the 6.0. 5.3 is they're a tank.
Whatever I find, I hope it has a 345 in it.
Well, if you win that lottery, you can pick what motor you want in it.
That's what I'm getting. And I'm going to set it up with the single 3-inch exhaust.
I think Johnny's got like, had on his other 5.7 350 Vortec. I think he had like 300,000 miles on that one.
So yeah, Nate, show us that engine, man. If you got it all apart now.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What happened?
So let's see that engine, man.
Hold on.
I like straight sixes or slant sixes. I still think they're an awesome motor.
Yeah, Raging Cajun. I got a 2000 Chevy half ton. It's got the 5.3 it's 4-wheel drive. Yeah, the 5.3s are like bulletproof. I mean,
Yeah.
How about something that's got like the old 300 Ford in it?
There you go.
Yeah. Look at there. Heck yeah.
Nate, did you figure out how to get the valve springs off of it?
No.
Okay, you got it. You got to compress them springs, and there'll be little keepers up in there.
Yep, right there.
They
Right
make
there.
a tool. They make a tool for him.
Yes, sir.
Well, on a 5-horse Brig, you could pry up. It's got one little notch. You just pry that loop up the right way, and it pops out. Like, this is different.
Yeah, they're 2 half pieces that go in there and lock it. There's 2 pieces that lock each spring.
So I probably got to hold down the valve and pry on it.
Yep. But you can buy that valve spring compressor at a Napa or something. They're not expensive.
Right.
I
About,
think
It goes right in there and does it.
I think
14 bucks, 15 bucks.
I think Harbor Freight even has them. Don't.
I was just gonna say that. I think I saw one at Harbor Freight. They're like $8-9, something like that. You can look it up. But I was just gonna say Harbor Freight. Ask Maynard, he should know.
I have 2 of them. I know where one's at, but I don't know where the other one's at.
I'd almost have to put the head on.
No.
Mine are Briggs. They say Briggs and Stratton on the tool.
I don't think that's going to work, Nate.
I think you're right there, Jeff.
Yeah, you're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need a compressor.
Yep. Or you can bolt something across those valves, piece of strap steel, and then do the same thing you were doing. I've done it that way, but it's now the head. There's too much of a pocket up there, Nate. You won't be able to. The valve will go up into that pocket too much.
Right.
You got to hold it down against the seat.
I just put a piece of duct tape over it.
There you go.
Is that gonna work or not? Huh? Awesome.
Oh yeah, put something on it and then bolt the head to it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, let's stock up like something that I've never rolled before.
I was gonna say, is that one of your socks you just took off?
That's one of Christina's.
Or one of Christina's? All right, Ken. Thank you for stopping, buddy. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Later, Kent.
That's gonna work. Christina,
Hey,
come hold
Rocky.
down the head. Come hold this down. down on that. Really hard. Really hard. Push. You're not pushing hard enough. All right, watch. You messed it up.
You know, you have to torque them down to like 190 foot-pounds there, Nate.
Damn.
Look, you see this valve? Do not let that valve come up, or I swear to God, I'm going to divorce you. Christine! How you did it? Why isn't nothing coming out?
Man versus spring.
Now we know why they make valve spring compressors, huh?
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, makes the job a lot easier.
There's nothing in there.
They're
It's
stuck
in
up in the
there.
keeper.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Oh, for freaking my snacks.
Briggs has that little slotted. Is that Tecumseh?
That's a
Yeah, it's a
two-man
Tecumseh.
job, yeah.
Yeah,
If it's a Tecumseh, Nate, it's got a cap on it. You got to push sideways.
What?
It's got a slotted keeper on it. If it's a Tecumseh, it's a Tecumseh. They got a slotted-
Just like a Briggs, or no?
No, a Briggs has a little keeper that you pull out with a magnet. Tecumseh has a slotted keeper in it.
You know, Briggs and Stratton has a slotted keeper also, just like the Tecumseh.
That's what I was going
Not
to
all,
say.
not all of them, but that one I know
You
does.
know,
That's
most all your newer ones from 80 on up. And
Somebody
I'm
called.
talking the old one.
Somebody called Terrell.
No,
What
it's
year
got a
is that
slotted
one?
keeper.
What year is that one, Nate?
65.
Okay, it's probably got the two keepers in it.
I'm looking under there and I don't see anything like that. I know
They hidden.
I know what you guys are talking about. They go up under there and they lock. But look. All right, hold on. Look, wouldn't there be a slot on the shaft right there to hold the keepers? Where that one's pushed up.
Oh, that's a
Wait,
pin.
wait. You have a pin model. Okay, that's a pin. You just take the pin out.
Push the pin out.
Oh yeah,
Right-
that's
right
that's an
there?
odd one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's freaking
That's what the old S. That's what the old S engines had. The 5S and 6S had the pins.
That's an odd one. I haven't seen one of those in years.
boys. Older than you, Mr. Briggs.
Not by much.
Oh, it came out. It came out.
Yeah, because you got the spring. Your spring is lodged up some kind of way.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your
I could
spring
probably
is
get
lodged.
that out. I could probably get it out now. Oh yeah, boys. It's on like Donkey Kong.
The pin's the easiest ones to do.
Frick. Oh yeah.
There you
Boom!
go. There you go.
They're dirty too. That would have never sealed. Hey, you know what else? Ed, they sell all of the electronics on eBay. I found everything.
Yes, they do.
Oh, the points and the condenser.
Everything.
You
Yep.
can still buy those from Briggs, from a Briggs place.
Well, that's a
Same
Tecumseh.
thing. Oh, it's a
Okay,
Tecumseh?
perfect.
Okay.
Now, all right, this is the intake. I need to keep this separate.
Yeah, you got to keep them separate. For sure.
The
They're
intake.
different. They're different.
I'm gonna have to get Mrs. Karts back out here again.
Yeah.
You put a tag on it saying.
I'm going
intake.
right next to it, right there. No,
Get it right, Sam. Mrs. Karts did all the work.
you guys remind me the intake has the zip tie on.
Okay. All right.
So lap the valves when you're done.
Yep. That's when. All right, I got another question for you guys. What about? Should I try to get that little bit of out?
That little ridge.
Yeah.
Can you catch it with your thumb, with your fingernail?
Not really.
Then I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, really.
I'm not gonna take these rings off. I'm just gonna clean them and break them loose the best I can on there. But there is a little bit of deposit on there. And see that? See that line right there?
Yeah, as old as that engine is, it's yeah.
That was getting ready to seize up.
What does the the crank look like?
The can looks brand damn new. There's the
I
can,
mean,
look.
the crank. I said cam, but I meant crank.
But look at the can though.
Yeah, boy, that's nice heavy duty steel too.
That
They
ain't
don't
bad.
make them like that no more.
I haven't taken the crank all the way out yet.
Oh, okay. You can put your
Good.
fingernail on it on the journal and see if it's
It don't look bad. From what I could see.
put your fingernail, rub your fingernail across it like you did that cylinder.
Nothing.
Good.
And I got a fingernail too.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've always used the fingernail method. If you can't catch it with your fingernail, it's fine.
I mean, those rings are thicker than any rings they put on motors these days. You know?
Right.
Yep.
And honestly, like, the only bad spot was that one little bit up here. That was what was locking the motor up. All this was clean underneath. There was no water or nothing inside the motor. So I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, if you get them rings freed up, you should be able to put that thing back together. Those rings don't look that tore up, so
Nah. Get you a closer look here. That top one. See that top one?
yep.
It's stuck.
But this one is
Soak it in transmission fluid.
Yeah.
it's sticky, but it's free. And then the oil ring is totally free. Look.
You
Training
may
fluid
have,
or kerosene.
you may have to take the rings off and clean the grooves out,
Yeah, the landings. Yeah.
the landings.
I'd be scared to break one though.
Oh boy.
I'd
Buy
be
new
scared.
rings, Nate.
Huh?
You can buy new rings that way.
Yeah, I ain't really worried about buying parts. Like, I'll buy parts for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you buy new rings, you could do a quick hone if you wanted to. It wouldn't hurt it.
Right.
And
Yeah, fresh
just buy new
crosshatch.
rings. Yep, new
I
rings, fresh, a little fresh crosshatch, not a light one, and you'd be good to go.
Yeah. I got my sandblaster is working really good. Like, I sandblasted the gas tank, and I could have gone even harder, but like I think I can cut this out and have my buddy patch it.
Yeah.
I mean,
If he's a good TIG welder, yeah, he should be able to patch it up.
I know two good welder buddies. I'll go to one and say, hey, if you can't do it, I'll just take it to Matt, and he'll be like, I can do it. You know what I mean? Like, if I challenge them against each other, because they both know each other, you know.
Right. Well, and like Brandon said, get some of that red coat from Damon Chemical.
Yep.
And coat the
definitely.
inside of that. And that way, even if there is a pinhole left, it'll seal that stuff up. But I'll let you know, it does take a long time for that red coat to cure.
That's it.
Right there, yeah, pure Pores 15. That's good stuff too. The red coat is the original stuff. They've had it out for years and years.
Red coat. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, it's KO.
If you need one of those tanks, Nate, I got one.
Shut up.
Go.
Come on, Mr. Briggs. For a 1965 Craftsman,
If you look it up, Mowers and Blowers sold me a snow blower from an old snowblower. I went to Long Island. You can actually type in mowers and blowers. Up that Asian guy up in Long Island. I drove to his house and bought a snowblower from him from 1963, and he gave me a spare tank to go with it.
Oh, snap.
Oh, Nate's all festive.
Bah humbug. Competition with Victor and the neighbors.
Yeah.
I
don't
got-
compete with my.
I got an inner tube for the flat tire. And I got some tractor paint. White tractor paint. This is good stuff. I don't know if you guys have tried this yet.
Yeah,
This
I've used
bit-
that. I've used
this
that
bit-
at work.
This is good stuff, man. It's like freaking $12 a can at Tractor Supply, but I'm gonna do the wheels white though. I'm pretty sure they were white at one time. I know it's hard to tell, but I think the deck is aluminum, and I think it was black, Ed, because
I think.
at one time
Yeah, it looks like it was all black at one time.
this was black, seat was black. I think the hood was white, obviously. Look where I cleaned up this bit of the hood right here. The difference.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's all the mold and stuff growing on it. And this is after I sanded on it a little bit. Take a look.
Yeah, Patrick. As far as I know, that red coat works with all fuels, diesel
Yep.
fuel, gasoline, everything. So,
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
good
said-
stuff.
like I said, it does take a good time, probably almost a week for it to cure, depending on how thick you put it in the tank. It takes a long time for it to cure up and get heard. Hey, I know that guy. Roadrunner, good evening, sir. And seeing that sticker, I need some help from somebody that's computer savvy. I need to redo my logo. I want to keep the bear, and I want to add garage to my name. I want the polar bear Ed at the top and the garage at the bottom, and kind of like a circle, a 4-inch, like a 4-inch circle. And I am not computer savvy enough to be able to get it done. I can get it straight, but I can't get it curved in a circle. So
Kick me off of here, Ed. I gotta go to the bathroom.
okay. So, oh shit, put him back up. There we go. But yeah, welcome back, Palmer. Appreciate you coming back. So, all right. Well, wow, we've been up for over an hour. So
Holy smoke!
We'll wait for Nate to get back from the pate, and then we'll shut this thing down. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And
You ain't gotta wait for me, Ed. Shut her down.
oh, okay.
It's
All right.
it's past your bedtime.
It's
You got
getting
my
close.
email, Nate?
No, but I'm sure Ed can give it to me.
Yeah, just Ed can send it to you, and that way you can send me your address. But if you need a tank, I got one of those.
Shoot me an email, Briggs, and I'll forward it to Nate. So
I sent you one. No, you have to, that before. I'll try. I will later though, but you should have
Okay.
it. That or, I know
Yeah.
Cajun's got it.
well, I clean my emails out all the time because I get so many like stupid ones.
Oh, I hear you. But I know
Cajun?
Cajun's got my email.
Cajun, you send the email to Jeff, and then Jeff will send it to Mr. Briggs. Will send it to Mark, and Mark, you send it to Ed, and Ed will send it to me. How about that?
I don't think I've ever emailed Mark. If I want to show Mark something or send something to Mark, I'll just drive down the road.
I've got Mark's email, but I can't remember the first 3 characters of the email.
I got Nate's email as well. Somewhere.
Yeah, I think I.
Hey, y'all ever heard of Quantum Tools?
Yes.
Johnny told me he was at the gas station earlier, 2 days ago, filling up the Jeep, and he saw a tool truck. Quantum Tools was on the side of it. He said, "You ever heard of that?" I said, "Yeah, I have. I just about maybe a year ago or so, I heard about them." And Johnny said, "I never heard of them." And I was wondering if y'all was familiar, because they had a giveaway a while back, about 8 months ago, I think, a year ago, they had a giveaway they had going on.
Yeah, I've heard of them. So, but
They on Instagram, which I don't really do Instagram.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
so, anyways, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you all next week. And Daryl, if he goes live Friday night, 7:30, be there. Keep your notifications on for Nate, because Nate just does pop-up lives. He doesn't really have a set date anymore. Whenever he feels like it, he clicks the camera on, shows him working on stuff. It may go 10 minutes, it may go 2 hours, but always a good time over at Nate's. So
Thanks, Ed.
I appreciate you coming in here, brother, and just hanging out with us, even without the super chats and stuff.
Did that last one go through?
Yes, it went through.
Yeah.
So,
One
anyways,
for the road.
Thank
It's
y'all.
good to-
Y'all have a great evening, man.
Good night, everyone.
All right, everybody. All right, as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.